Good morning, everyone. This is Greg Tingle reporting for the Media Man Group, including Media Man Australia and Media Man International. We're giving you another of our well-received, very frequent updates. We've got a book review of sorts for you today. Guess what it's on? The world situation, as I've been calling it, and I think I've been calling it the right word for a while now. We've got a book which we actually purchased last night, an e-book, and I read it for about 6 hours straight, and just with a couple of water and coffee breaks. Now, I've got it on a tablet computer here, just to keep it real in the field with our technology. For the uninitiated, Greg Tingle, media and sports agent, ex-journalist, successful media career for over 20 years, also 3 years in the army, worked in property, also truck driving, amongst other things, but primarily media and sports agent and social change agent, most importantly. So, I'm going to look this technology up for you. COVID-19, the Great Reset. Now, we've got sun problems. That's okay. COVID-19, the Great Reset. It's on Amazon. Now, this is one of the most interesting reads I've ever had in my life. This book, I would say, next to the Bible. COVID-19, the Great Reset by Klaus Schwab and Thierry Malloret. Klaus Schwab has been associated with the World Economic Forum for a long time. A very credible figure. I hadn't actually heard of him before. Let me just read you a bit of the Amazon description. This is right off the Amazon website. COVID-19, the Great Reset is a guide for anyone who wants to understand how COVID-19 disrupted our social and economic systems, what changes needed to make a more inclusive, resilient and sustainable world going forward. Klaus Schwab, founder and executive chairman of the World Economic Forum, and Thierry Malloret, founder of the Monthly Barometer, explore what the root causes of this crisis were and why they need to lead to a great reset. Theirs is a worrying yet hopeful analysis. COVID-19 has created a great disruptive reset of our global social, economic and political systems, but the power of human beings lies in being foresighted and having the ingenuity, at least to a certain extent, to take the destiny into the hands and plan for a better future. This is the purpose of the book, to shake up and show the deficiencies which were manifest in our global system even before COVID broke out. So that's right off Amazon.com. How about that? You can still buy that book. That cost me about $7. So, wow, the wonders of technology. So I hope you're all doing well. Most people by now have realised there's more going on in the world than just a medical, science, biological type scenario. There's other forces, other elements at play. So that book will help explain all that. I'm not going to spoil the book for you, but give you an idea, how will the human race handle the challenges? How will we respond? What is the end game? The situation showing up what works well in the world and what doesn't work well in the world. It amplifies things in business, in society, in politics, in education, in just a general way of life. Things are amplified. How about all this dancing around by some of the politicians including in Australia lately. How about Melbourne or Brisbane? Very interesting, isn't it? The news. What news have you been watching? Maybe you've been watching none. I hope you haven't been watching too much. News is about programming and telling their side of the story, relaying a message, staying on message. Got a news station to recommend for you. Have you ever checked out Sky News Australia? You'll know a couple of the names perhaps. Paul Murray, Chris Smith, Alan Jones. What I like about Sky News Australia is they're actually going against the grain the vast majority of the time, and they're explaining the news in an intelligent, I believe, more ethical, credible, honest fashion. Honest views, real news is part of what they say when you read about Sky News Australia, and I believe that. Highly recommended. You might like to switch off a few of the other news or so-called news channels and switch over to Sky News Australia. Love what you're doing, Alan Jones and Paul Murray and this Chris Smith and Mr. Crichton, numerous others, doing a great job. They helped restore my faith in Australian media. No, I was not paid to say that. I just thought I'd clarify. That's been known to happen too in this sort of business, isn't it? Hidden advertisements, just like hidden messages. So we're keeping it real for you on the east coast of Sydney, Australia. So check out that book, COVID-19, The Great Reset. It's on Amazon. I was getting intel. I was getting information tipped off to me for about 4 months by various people in Australia and around the world about what was really going on, and that book really helped join the dots for me. Yeah, highly recommended. So got a couple of websites for you as well for my company. Look up mediaman.com.au, also mediamanint.com, gregtingle.com. We're on social media as well. I'm sure you'll find all that quite interesting. So everybody, check out the book if you can. You can read a sample on Amazon.com. And thank you for your great support, your phone calls and messages, your emails. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for the opportunity to present my news and views to you. I hope it can be very useful for you in these interesting times. Everybody take care of yourself and your loved ones. Enjoy yourself. Be well. Do what you can to make the most of every day. Exercise, eat well, do things that make you feel good. Enjoy life. Everybody, this has been Greg Tingle signing off for the Media Man Group. Until next time, thank you.